Well, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you.
I'm great.
You know, it's so funny. Every time word gets out that Steve POltz is in town, the phones start ringing in the studio going, you know, A, where is he playing? And B, when can we get him into the KINK Live Performance Lounge? So we're glad that we could make that happen.
I'm happy because I'm a fan of the lounge here. I peruse you guys on YouTube.
You're a fan of
true.
every
We're all over
lounge,
it.
huh?
I am a fan of it.
He spends a lot of time.
Is it true that you do yoga tricks while drinking beer and strumming your guitar at the same time?
I do. Well, I don't drink beer anymore, but I do yoga tricks.
At parties?
For hire.
What's your favorite one?
Eagle.
Whoa. While you're strumming your guitar?
Yeah, it's hard to do
I don't
because your arms would be like this, so you'd have to go.
It's like the same.
We're just talking about his guitar case. Now, that's a rock and roll guitar case.
That thing has seen some miles, and every time I go into Taylor Guitars, they want to give me a new case and a new guitar to use, but I won't let them do it. I'm really weird. I'm almost have OCD about things. I eat at the same place every day when I'm home. I'll wear the same clothes all the time. I don't want the case changed. I have weird little quirks. I can't touch a door handle after somebody else does, especially in a restroom. I don't like a seat after somebody gets up and it's still warm. Like, I just can't sit down if they offer me a warm seat. It's got their butt warm.
Other people's body heat. No good.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I wish I could get over all these things, but
It
it's
feels
just, I'm
somewhat
quirky.
germy, doesn't it, when that happens?
Really
I've never
germy.
really thought about the reason I hate that so much, but I think you just nailed it.
Would you loan your guitar to someone else?
I would.
You would let that happen?
I would let my guitar be played by someone else, but lately I'm freaking out on somebody using my microphone.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Hey, props for all the stuff you did with the rug burns.
Thank
all
you.
That music was so great. Is there any chance that's ever going to happen? You guys going to get back together again?
Well, every once in a while we get together and play shows, but everybody's kind of doing their own thing now,
Right.
you know?
All their separate ways.
But it seems like it's hip to be a reunion band right now.
You might as well go for it.
Jump on the reunion wagon. The Pixies, everybody else, you know?
But the new album's called Traveling, right? Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, the new CD's called Traveling, and I made a companion CD called Unraveling that people can only get at the live shows. Traveling's a taller CD than most CDs, so you can shove Unraveling in there. And what happened was I went out to Austin, recorded about 80 songs, and then we pared it down to 25. And I wanted to do an 11-song CD because I liked the 11-song records back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
11. You'd go to a record store, you'd buy a record, and it was sexy to buy a record. You'd go in, you want to see who was buying what record. Oh, she's buying Jesus Christ Superstar. I love Jesus Christ Superstar. I've got to get that. Oh, he's buying Pink Floyd, The Wall. And you talk with these people about things, and we weren't just downloading some HTML code or some numbers of something and then instant gratification, which isn't bad because I do it too. However, going to a record store and perusing and then having the snooty clerk say, "Oh, you're into that? Why don't you try Elvis Costello? My name is true. It just came out. Jackson Brown's so last year." And then you get that and you'd be turned on to what punk was happening, and you'd go there to find out what all the trends were. That was sort of like your beacon telling you where you were going to go, which direction, and where are we without that? I mean, we have the internet, but I miss record stores and going to
Yeah,
them.
totally.
Me too. It is. It's an energy that I think is going to be missed.
So yeah, I put out 2 CDs, and I made one only available at my live shows. I want people to come out and have the live experience of getting that one CD there. It's like a treasure hunt, and the CD's been out for just a week now, and people were flying in from all different areas for the release in New York, and then following us around, and they were buying a bunch of the Unravelings to have. And Unraveling's the quirky cousin to Traveling. And Traveling, I did a song on your station today called A Brief History of My Life, and that's off of that CD. I'll record it in Austin, and I get to go out and play music for people.
It seems like they're related, traveling and unraveling, but you do it so well.
They are related.
They totally are related.
Yeah.
So, Dave says that you have some amazing voice messages left. Recordings that are just, what, are they your ramblings?
Well, what it is when people would call my house, rather than saying, "Hey, it's Steve, I'm not in, leave a message," I would make up a song, and the songs could only be 45 seconds because I was doing it on an analog answering machine. So I would call from the road, and I would hold the phone between my knees in a hotel room, and I'd have to get the take perfect, so I'd sit there and do that. And unbeknownst to me, my friend was recording all these songs, and they're very lo-fi. In fact, it makes like Lou Barlow and Sebadoh look like Boyz II Men or something, like really slick. Like, this is really lo-fi. But they were all messages, and I thought they were lost once I'd change it the next day. I'd wake up in the morning, depending on my mood. Like, one day I went out for a walk, and the thing with Answering Machine is it got into Neil Young's hands, and Neil Young became a fan of it, because my friend who'd done all my album artwork, he does all Neil Young's artwork, and he's
Yeah.
like 75 years old. This guy Gary Burden, he liked answering machines. So I would, whatever I was thinking that day, I'd walk out and I'd step in dog crap. And so the song's going to be 45 seconds. So this is called the Dog Dude Blues, take number 48, and that's how many takes it took to get it right. That's why I called it that. I've been out of reach, walking near this sandy beach. There's people passing by, dragging some smelly canine. So if you walk your dog, please, please curb his Lincoln log. 'Cause my feet won't smell right if I step on that dog shite. Hey!
Oh, that is perfect.
Oh, yeah. I see what he liked about it.
So
Really, the musings of an everyday man unraveling on the road.
yeah, so that's an answering machine song. 45 seconds, and they're really immature, some of them, and really weird. But kids like them. Like I have this one called Sugar Boogers. And kids like everything that has to do with snot. And so I was finding, like, some people think, are you haunted by the Jewel song? You wrote this #1 song. Are you haunted by it? And I'm like, no, I'm haunted by Sugar Boogers. More than the Jewel song. I show up at shows and I'm playing something really pretty, like I Love Everything About You, and somebody's like, Sugar Boogers! Here's Sugar Boogers. 45 seconds. I bought some Twinkies. I bought some Ding Dongs. I bought some Ho-Hos and some powdered sugar donuts. I poured some sugar in my Pepsi. I had 7 cups of coffee with some fudge. I ate a Snickers bar. I ate a Almond Joy. I poured some sugar on a Milky Way and ate it. And now I'm driving on the freeway. And if you cut me off, I think I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, kill you, kill you. I pulled a booger out of my nose. I poured some sugar on the booger and I ate it. I'm eating sugar boogers. I'm eating sugar boogers. Yeah, sugar, kill you. Sugar's good. Beep.
Oh, I have to own this album. I must.
I know.
Those are the best musings we've had here in the
That's awesome,
KINK
man.
Green Room.
That is awesome.
So that's sugar booger.
It's almost
is
too
awesome.
irreverent for the Lazy Boy Lounge.
It is, isn't it?
No, I can sit. Let's do them all day.
I think that's a really keen insight into your mind. I'm afraid.
Well, I always believe you just write song after song, and wherever the muse strikes, I'll write a really pretty song, and then I'll write a Sugar Boogers. And then some songs take on a life of their own, like that last one I did. And freaks show up requesting it, and I sometimes think, come on, man. There's other songs, and then they request the other ones too. But it's really weird how certain songs take on a life of their own. Some go get their PhD, go off to school, like, and make you a lot of money, and the other ones are just, I call them SID songs, Sudden Infant Death Syndrome songs. They die a week later, and I forget I even wrote them, and somebody will bring it up. So there's thousands of
Do you
them.
have people ever out in the audience going, play the Jeep jingle?
Yeah. Funny thing is I have a kids record I put out called The Barn, and I played Dusty the Dirt Bike, this singing dirt bike, and I wanted to write a song that would get kids to clean their rooms. So I wrote this song called My Horn Goes Beep, Beep, Beep when I sweep, sweep, sweep. And it became like this kind of this hit. I have this kids record, and all these people are writing me emails saying, oh my gosh, our kids are cleaning up the house. We love this. And I have another one I wrote on it called I'm Not a Marsupial, because I wanted kids to learn the word marsupial, and I didn't know what to rhyme with it. And the rhyme was, it went, I'm not a marsupial, I just want some more soup, y'all. I'm not a marsupial, I'm just hungry. So they got to know me as Dusty the Dirt Bike. And then the Jeep bought my song. It was like basically having a video for your song, and it's a national ad. It was on big football games, and so the Dallas Cowboys game was on nationally, and my friend called me and he said, oh my God, you got to hear this story, because his son's really into Dusty the Dirt Bike. And he goes, he hears my voice on the Jeep jingle, he sees the Jeep jingle, he goes, Dad, Dusty's a Jeep! Dusty's a Jeep, Dad! When did he become a Jeep? Completely freaking out, recognizing my voice for the song You Remind Me Who I Am. So
God.
Weird stuff has happened.
I wish we had more time, but that's about all the time we've got in the Performance Lounge, man. You
This
are
was-
a pleasure to hang out with.
Thank you.
No
Don't be a
kidding.
stranger.
Such a great thing to meet you.